Hello and welcome, soul family, to the With Love podcast. This is episode 2. Yay! And in this episode, we're going to talk about why I'm podcasting. We're going to get real about what happened the last year for me and how my mindset's changed. Kind of led me to the podcasting thing also, so it's relevant. And who this podcast is for, kind of who I intend to be talking to and envisioning as we're going throughout this. We're going to talk about self-love and acceptance. Self-love and acceptance is huge. Once we have that, or at least established that, it's game-changing. Game-changing. And I'm going to give you a good takeaway at the very end also, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hello, soul family, and before we get this podcast started, we're going to start with a short meditation. This meditation for today is going to be a self-love meditation. So for this, if you're able to, I want you to take one of your hands and you're going to place that right on your chest, above your heart. And if you're able to close your eyes, before you close your eyes, I want you to bring awareness to the space you're in. Take a peek around you. Notice it. Notice the colors around you, the smells, anything that's happening. Take a deep breath. Release. Feel your chest move with each breath, up and down. Take another breath. Close your eyes if you're able to. Feel your heartbeat. Know that your body is taking care of you. Your body is always healing and repairing you. Your body is here for you and guiding you along the way. Deep breath. Release. Give yourself the love you deserve. Now open your eyes. Take one more deep breath. Make this the deepest breath you've taken all day. Inhale. Hold. Release. Beautiful. Wonderful. Glad to have done that together. Now, I want to share to you guys about why I'm podcasting. I've been listening to podcasts for, I'd say the last 2 years, and more so in the last year than, I'd say, twice the amount before that. Podcasting is a medium that really stuck to me and resonated. I love listening to the high vibes that I follow through podcasting. It brings me so much joy to listen to the voices and hear what they have to share, and the words that they share, and even when the words I share, it's all coming through us. It's not really us, it's more of a collective consciousness that's giving birth to what we're saying. And this is my medium to share with you. Share some love, spread some insight, and create community. So I'm really, really happy to have you here listening to me and sharing your time. When it comes down to it, time is all that we have. And I'm so grateful that you're spending the time to hear me and be here in my presence, whether it be my voice or someday live presence as well. Podcasting for me is how I can spread some love. And I've taken some time to be able to do that and hold this space. I've gotten to the point where I'm accepting myself and not beating myself up for quote-unquote mistakes or lessons that I'm learning. took me a long time on this journey, and I'm thankful for where I'm at now, and being young still, and learning these lessons and takeaways. And now that I'm able to give acceptance to that, I really feel more at home in caring for someone else and holding space for you as well. So that's another reason why I'm podcasting. It feels like divine timing, honestly. Divine timing. I got the idea for podcasting a little bit over a month ago, and it stuck. Boy, did it stick. Found out it didn't take too much equipment to get it started, so got the equipment. A little bit of editing has had some trial and errors there, but we're up and running, made it happen, thankful for it. Not too many bumps. And really excited to progress, and I know that these episodes, one day I'll look back and probably cringe. I know I already cringe a little. It's okay, part of the process, learning, getting through it, and connecting with you guys. Main thing is connection. Connection's key. So that's why I'm here podcasting with you. So please follow me on Instagram, the With Love Podcast, and go on the website. We have a landing page specifically for the podcast where you can share with me some suggestions, questions, and we're creating a community page on there as well. And that's belightbalance.com. Enough with that. Moving on. Let's be real. Alright. A year ago, February. Alright, I was working at a big box furniture company. Grinding, hustling, making sales, making moves, being uncomfortable, doing all the things, meeting all the people. Not really meeting all the people, but just doing stuff, being uncomfortable, and I was dying slowly on the inside. It didn't feel like it was something I needed to stop doing, because I've been in sales before this, and I knew I could totally do it. Wasn't fun anymore, but could totally do it. And had a burnout. Thankfully went to Sweden over the summer, in Michigan. That really helped just kind of decompress. But when I got back, boy, unmotivated to be there. Did not want to be at this big box store anymore. And I was wishing I would leave. Just like literally leave the store. One day that wish came true. I got fired. Just told I wasn't going to be working there anymore. I'd gotten like points beforehand because I wasn't meeting my quotas. I wasn't meeting my quotas because I was not wanting to be there anymore. But I didn't want to say that because I love the people. I loved the guest I would greet also, and talking and connecting with them. But I wasn't happy with the whole process and just felt not myself, really sharky. So I got the wish I wanted. Got fired, left the job, thankfully had some savings, and started doing promo events and going back to doing my trade, which is dog training. I went to a apprenticeship when I was still in high school, actually, to be a dog trainer. So I have that under my belt, and I love working with animals and helping people. So there's always that. If you have questions or want to do maybe a dog training podcast episode, I'd gladly do that. Just give me some feedback on that one if that's something you're interested in, because that's a little off topic. Love and animals, that can all be related back, but a little bit off there. And I've just been kind of taking some reset time this last 6 months. So it was 6 months ago that I got fired. That was back in August. It's literally been 6 months. The 28th. February 28th will be 6 months. Wow. The day that I got fired, I'll tell you, I would not have thought I'd be where I am right now. So that's really neat. Think about where you're at right now. You're sitting, standing, doing dishes, driving, wherever you're at right now. Think about 6 months from now. Holy cow, where could you be? Where could you be? Let your mind go a little bit with that. Explore it. How big can life get? That's a fun question. How big can life get? Alright. So now I'm at the point where I've gone through, I'd say, deconditioning the last 6 months. So just let myself rest, enjoy, create, not feeling guilty for not hustling also. That's been a big deal. Not feeling guilty or shaming myself. I literally didn't want to get a job again. So, took a lot to realize I can make life easier for me. Yeah. I don't need to make it difficult. But I'm learning that I do sometimes, which is interesting. That's that whole self-sabotage thing. So all of this started with learning about my human design type. It's important because your human design, it tells you how you interact with the world and helps highlight the gifts that you're here to share. I'm going to leave links about the human design in the show notes, so check that out, definitely. But human design has really led me to knowing more about myself and accepting myself and not having that inner battle of, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, everyone else is doing that. And letting myself listen to the inner guidance and doing really what lights me up. And what lights me up is helping people. Helping people, dog training has always been a sweet spot for me. So I'm really thinking this podcast will be a new avenue for that, a new medium. And I'm just going to go back to human design for a second. Being a projector, that's my energy type, we are natural born guides. I also am a 6'2", and a 6'2", we go through a little bit of craziness in life, bouncing around, testing things out, and experimenting. That experimenting has been key for me in finding out more about myself and learning. Oh my gosh, picking things up along the way, absorbing what I can, has really brought me to the point where I am now. And I'm thankful, super thankful to be where I'm at. If I hadn't gone through all those things, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I would not be here right now, talking to you, sharing this space, and sharing this time. So I'm super thankful to be here now. Who I envision this podcast to be for. This is for someone that wants to love themselves and feel worthy. We are all divine creatures, and we're meant to feel worthy and loved. When we feel loved, we're secure in ourselves. When we're secure in ourselves, we take risks. We're brave. We do what our heart desires. But when we don't have that love, we're seeking for outside validation, outside acceptance, outside physical love. All of that can be traced back to not loving yourself enough. This is for anyone that wants to fill their cup up more. I'm filling my cup up, and I want you to fill yours up along the way as well. I'm not a religious person, but I always thought it was neat when I would go into a cathedral with my grandmother and watch her take a candle and take that candle to a flame that's already lit 1,000 candles. This flame that's burning has lit all the other candles in the cathedral. And that's a beautiful notion to think about. All that light is shared. It doesn't extinguish because something else takes a little from it. It doesn't go away. It doesn't get dimmer. It keeps shining. But it can give, which is so beautiful. And that's what I want this to be, a tool for giving and receiving. And the receiving I get is recognition from you guys. HD, we're going to it again. Human design, oh boy, do I feel lit when I am seen. Being seen means being recognized by the other. You, my friend, beautiful friend listening to this, you are my other. And when you light me up, boy, I am lit. And then I help you light up. It's all beautiful. It's all synchronistic. We're all here together, working together, churning it out together. We're consciousness. Consciousness experiencing different forms and different varieties of humanity. Experimenting and testing humanity out. We have to love each other, guys. We're all the same. No judging. If someone chooses something, you have not walked their path, you have not ate the food they had, you have not gotten the love they get or didn't get. We are all different, but we are all doing the best we can. So spread some love, and that's what this is all about, my friend. That's why it is called the With Love Podcast. Love is our divine true nature, and I'm here to share that with you. Sharing love comes from self-love. Self-love. Man, it has been a process for me. I had to gain weight, put the fluff on to create a boundary for myself, an emotional barrier. After that emotional barrier was broken down and I did a little bit of healing, I'm telling you, little bit of healing, little bit. I was inspired, man. I was inspired to lose weight, get healthy, take control, but that turned itself into an addiction of trying to be perfect. Perfect, and a vision I had in my head, and it kept changing, kept morphing, kept being something else, and I could never live up to that vision I had in my head. And it's great to have goals, absolutely, but I'm telling you, you gotta love yourself along the way, and I was not doing that. So I got the body I wanted, didn't love myself, and it took a while. Some acceptance, some reading books, lots of meditation, and now I'm at the point where I can love myself no matter what my body looks like. But it took a lot to get here. I want to be healthy for myself and for my family and for the kids I will have. But my health is not for the way I look. It's for the way I feel on the inside. I want to have vitality and vigor and not feel droopy or sad or down just because I ate something wrong or didn't give myself the love I need. So it's all about that, the love we need and accepting ourselves. My tool for accepting myself, meditation. That's why we start each episode with a meditation segment. Meditation and sitting in stillness with awareness has brought me so much peace and ease in my life. I want to share that with the world. It doesn't take much. Really doesn't take much. If you only have 15 seconds, invest that 15 seconds in meditation. But if you only have 15 seconds, you probably need like 20 minutes of meditation. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. You just think of it as a practice. It really is a practice. Let the thoughts pop in your head. Let them bubble up. Let them fizzle out. Don't follow them. But if you do, let it go. Let it go. It's okay. They're gonna come. They're gonna go. They're gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep going. Just let them be. Accept them. Don't fight them. It sounds difficult, but once you start, whoo, it's beautiful. It's magic. So sit in stillness and awareness. Any negative thoughts, know that they're not yours. They came from someone outside you, but you decided to take ownership. You decided those thoughts were you, what someone said about you. Don't hold on to them. They're not yours. They don't define you. Let them go. Take a deep breath and just feel that. Let it go. Another deep breath. Whew. Nice. I feel good. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. This one is for you to get to know me a little bit more and where my thoughts are at. My friends, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here with me today. I have a call to action for you. Your call to action is meditation. I want you this week, if it's only once, totally fine. If you meditate every day, 3 times a day, fantastic. Just do it. Do it. First thing in the morning, when you sit in your car before you get inside, after work, whenever you have a moment in your routine, pause, meditate. Feel your breath, let your thoughts go. It will do you wonders, my friend. And I want you to follow us on Instagram, check us out on Spotify. We're waiting on iTunes to approve us. We are also on Stitcher now. And check us out on the Facebook group page and the new website, belightbalance.com. Thank you guys, and until next time, have an awesome week. Love you tons.